I recently got the LEGO Star Wars Jango Fett Starship set. And you know what? Jango Fett has only ever been in Starship sets, so I decided, how about I make a set that includes Jango Fett? And I was thinking, what about the Geonosis Arena? This is basically where all the Jedi fight a bunch of battle droids, and Jango Fett's there. Let's make figures. First, I made the Rhino, then I made this like cat thing. Totally looks like the cat thing that's in the arena, you know, definitely didn't use the Lego. And then I made the Outclay, I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks a little bit goofy, so I might have to adjust it. But you know what, it gets the point across, and this is my favourite monster from the arena. Anyway, guys, these are the figures all done. All we have to do is build it. So, you guys just watch this whilst I build it. Alright guys, the Geonosis Arena is complete with cool features. First, I made Boba Fett there, watching the fights. Then we have a broken droid. Then we also have droid C-3PO here. Yeah, as we see in the movie. This is actually so funny and a great part of the movie, so I had to put that in. And then over here we have Obi-Wan there, fighting the Outclay thing, which sadly does not stand a chance against Space Jesus over here. Then we had to make another C-3PO here when he's lying on the floor after Kit Fisto pushes him down and a super battle droid lands on him. Pretty funny, right? Luckily R2 saves him. Then the whole point, we had to put Jango there. Here's Mace Windu running at Jango there. Wouldn't be a part of the set without Jango. And then more lightsaber chaos up here. Then I decided to add a little Jedi Bob there. And up here, the main guys. Here is Dinosaur Guy, Dino Jedi, Coleman Trevor. Yeah, pretty sick. Anyway guys, now let's make a set that is way more focused around Jango Fett. And you know what? Let's go to his birthplace. Camino! Yes, this is Jango Fett's room, but I made it from memory, okay? So if it looks a little bit goofy, that's why. I'm going to upgrade it with some reference photos, alright? But first of all, we had to put Jango Fett's armor in here, just as he tries to hide it away from Obi-Wan. Yeah, can't believe Obi-Wan didn't see that. Kinda goofy. And here we have Boba Fett listening to the awkward conversations that are going on. Then there's Tarnway. And now you can recreate the really awkward scene here.
Really? I was recruited by a man called Tyrannus on one of the moons of Bogdan. Curious.
Yes, it's a very slow scene, and Boba Fett's just there like, what the hell? Anyway, guys, I decided to add in this grey table, because basically, if what I remember from LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, the table was grey. So maybe I'll have to change that. Anyway guys, I also added this very, very accurate window just there, and it's missing a little tile there just to make it way more accurate, you know. Now let's look at some reference photos and see how well I did. Okay, I can see that the front door is white already. I then added in this stool here, just because you see that in the background. Added in a few more little details here, and the white table. Yeah, the table isn't grey. Who would have known that? Nah, anyway. And then, of course, we upgraded Jango Fett to look a little bit better. And then the door, I didn't have enough tiles to finish off the correct colour scheme. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see me do any more vids about a special character, or more Jango Fett vids, you just let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Peace out.